beloved of love's eternal presence, the mother's presence to life, I, Kuan Yin, am grateful that I have been given this opportunity to come before you again to present. I come with the spirit of kindness, the spirit of compassion, and the spirit of redemption that I offer into your own hearts, that you may use these wonderful blessings in all your days ahead. May I remind you that yesterday, May 26th, was day 1 of 49 days outpouring of light into your world from the Ascended Master's octave. This outpouring takes place twice a year, in May, and then again on the American Thanksgiving in November. This cosmic light comes in exceptional measure, and I would ask you to be conscious of this outpouring and take a few moments each day to open and receive. May I say to you, precious hearts, that love and wisdom and purity is certainly unfolding within you, drawing you much closer to the true nature of your beingness that is so different from the ordinary nature of humankind. And in this that I see the love and the wisdom and the purity that you have gained thus far in your evolution. Precious hearts, in my own enlightenment and service in your world, being a part of the original Buddhist family of Lord Maitreya and Gautama Buddha, my own service began with my studies in Hinduism in India, and then the time came when our beloved Lord Maitreya asked me to serve in Asia, and it is there that I took up my studies in Buddhism, a path that truly guided me to greater service and eventually my own freedom. You know, precious hearts, I love the Buddha, and I came to understand that the kindness of the true nature of ourself must be given to self as well as to others. In the moment of my own enlightenment, did I differentiate what I came to understand as the ordinary nature of a human being that often finds themselves in so much fear and too much unkindness and judgment and impurity. And this contrasted in my own experience of the true divine nature of an individual, in my own first moments of enlightenment, and I saw how the ordinary nature of a human so conflicted, or rather was so different from the true divine nature, that my own enlightenment offered me to realize. Then I realized that it is only through the heart, it is only through true feelings that one can find the path that will lead themselves back to their true divine origin, true divine self. For Kuan Yin, the Christ represented enlightenment of the mind, and the Buddha opened the heart and guides mind to enlightenment. Now I see in you, beloved precious students of life, that the Buddha is being realized as a presence within each of you. For it is the Buddha that finds the path. It is the Buddha that finds the teacher. And it is the Buddha that finds the refuge. This is the triple jewel of life, of Buddhism. Yet I come not as your path. I come not as your teacher. For this is reserved to your beloved Mother Akasha and Father Asun, and others of the ascended host. Nor do I come as your refuge, for you have found the ultimate refuge, and this is the great love flame that dwells in the silence of your heart. So I come this day, not as Kuan Yin, in my years of service and enlightenment. Rather, I come as a gentle friend to assist each of you to come to know what you, through your path, for your path is a path of beauty. It is the path of the rose. It is the path of love as you have come to know. And your teacher is your beloved Mother Akasha, and your refuge is your beloved indwelling presence that is growing in each of you. I, Kuan Yin, come to each of you as you have come to understand true divine nature, and it is these that are your days, are they not, that you seek to live that nature amidst such world challenges, and a world that seeks to change itself, amidst such tribulation, amidst such crimes against humankind. You are trying your best to find yourself in all of this. You have come to understand in your mind, with the increased light that there is, your true divine nature revealed. And you are given words in the great activity of the I Am God presence. You are given words that describe your true nature, that is far-reaching and different than the ordinary nature that the human beings live their lives. And I see this as an opportunity in how to make the intellectual awareness increase of all that you have achieved, and that which is a golden age of new hopefulness, the start of a glimmering hopefulness of those qualities that are more reflective of your true divine nature, that together we may help all life upon this earth. So I ask myself, how can I, Kuan Yin, help you in these precious moments? How can I help you? Because you have your teacher, you have your path, you have your refuge. It is in the area of transformation. It is the transformation I can feel will help you, where in knowing the original, the ordinary nature of human beings, and knowing now the true nature of your beingness, that you ascribe to living the best of your ability. It is the Buddha presence that I see can help you in the transformation to this true divine nature, God consciousness, that you have heard is the reality and the source of your existence, that we are each given to individualize in our lives. In this, I then ask myself how I, Kuan Yin, an ascended Buddhic presence, help you fulfill this transformation into that which is your true divine nature, lived at all times. Well, like Buddha himself, the thing I realized in my own enlightenment, as I followed what unfolded in me, was my quest to understand what causes suffering. It is then that I realized it is the ordinary nature of a human being that causes suffering. And so I say, is it enough just to say, stop doing that? Stop doing that which is causing you to suffer? I think it is not enough. There must be a means, a way. So how will you do that? In a way that it is your new life, lived every moment. You have been most blessed to come to understand with a mindset that which is the quality side of life, the feeling side of life. There is more the true divine nature of your own being. So to thine own self I say, be true, and to thine own self seek to be all the qualities that are divine and the natural, beautiful jewel that each of you are created to be. This is how the Buddha heart and the Buddha presence can help you, to help you be those qualities of divine nature all the time. For if you are expressing, if you have endured your transformation, and you have come through dark tunnels in this world, and you have become the light, and you have become divine once again. It is the great heart of each of you that will reach into what you know today is your feeling side of life. I am very one with the heart of humankind due to the nature of my own enlightenment as Kuan Yin. I have a great authority in the natural linkage between your heart and your wonderful feelings that can reveal your true, natural, divine self every moment. And so it is here that I come that I can help each of you. Because the more you experience that which is the true quality and the feelings of the divine natural self, it is here that the ordinary limiting nature that fear has so charged begins to wash away. And so I ask you, beloved hearts, to consider the great feeling and quality side of life, for it is here that I can be one if you invite me into your heart, that my Buddhist presence in your heart can stir and expand the great feelings and qualities of your life in states of enlightenment. It is here that you conceive there is no complication in life. Light and love work together in such great harmony, yet always each person must be the driving direction of their own life. What choice can you make that will help me to help you? That choice may be a choice, beloved hearts, to end all conflict. A choice to end all conflict that keeps you from experiencing the true divine nature of your being. How can you be true to yourself if you do not have the opportunity to feel the wonderful quality the Creator has made you, to feel this true nature, to feel your true feelings? For it is in this that the heart and the will can assist you in bringing resurrection to the great qualities of life. You who have traveled the path thus far, you have already answered the questions: who am I? What am I? These questions have all been answered, and with that, and in harmony with what Mother Akasha seeks to guide you through, it is perhaps in the desire to end all that has been the ordinary state of conflict, of suffering, a choice to end all conflict. And of course, the world reports chaos outside of you, and that chaos expresses itself as the energy of conflict within oneself. Only the ordinary human can produce such conflict. That which is your true divine nature knows not the energy of conflict. As you make the choice to end all conflict, as you invite Kuan Yin's Buddha presence into your heart, it is then for you to ask yourself, as you state clearly, I know who I am. Now what in the I am that I am do I choose to become. What is that nature that is my true divine beingness that I wish to express in this life I have been given? Certainly, beloved hearts, there are those acts of compassion, acts of consciousness, that each one can take into consideration. The choice for active compassion, the choice for active kindness, the choice to remove all sourcefulness of judgment, and that which is a choice for rightfulness. In my own teachings, these things are no secret. And like the Buddha, I too have spoken of right-mindedness, right activity, right thoughtfulness, right-heartedness, right feelingness, right centeredness, right activity. And all of these things, it is that you favor placing yourself on the side of the divine nature of your life. When you make choice for right activity, you are building the blocks of divine character. And as you build divine character within yourself and strengthen that, then it is that the stream between your heart and your feeling side of life, Kuan Yin, can help you to restore. Now this is something I feel can be of great importance and assistance to each of you, because you have the knowledge now of the tree of life as a representative of the Buddha presence, the Buddha family ascended to the earth. Kuan Yin might assist each of you to establish strongly that which is more than a connection, that which is an actual stream between your hearts and your feelings. The great activities of your heart can stream into your feelings. You have not considered that in much the way that your heart delivers and receives the blood that travels through your physical body and your understanding of arteries and veins, there is a giving, a sending out, and a receiving. In the same way, and this is the natural activity and the heart's relationship to the physical body. Blood moves through the heart. It is sent out and moves back through arteries and veins into the heart. In the same way, there is this relationship between the heart and the feeling body, the feeling side of life. Now this relationship involves your central nerve system. Yet what I conceive in your consciousness, there is not a real awareness that just as there is a stream of blood that flows from your heart through your body, I feel you may appreciate experiencing the wonderful qualities of your true nature, if you will consider, in the same way there is this stream between your heart and your feeling body as well, in which your heart sends forth to your feelings, and your feelings send back to your heart that which brings an upliftment of true feelings. So your heart, your physical heart, has a right relationship with your physical body, and your physical heart has a right relationship with your feeling body. Yet it is a relationship that can be vastly improved. When true feelings are expressing through you, then you have a new way of being. When Akasha and Father and Son are speaking with you, there are those moments in which you can feel, even when they are speaking in class, sometimes you feel that they are speaking directly to you. This is something that was very common in my day, in your world, for those who followed the path of Kuan Yin. For around me very quickly were those who saw me as their teacher, their path, and their refuge. And that which assisted me to help others is that achievement in which many who followed me often felt like I was talking specifically to them, even though I may have been speaking to hundreds who would gather to hear what I had to say. How did I achieve this? I achieved this by being true to myself, by understanding the great importance that my words must carry value. My words must carry feelings, and that my words must carry quality. Yet it is not only in the delivery of words that carry feeling or value or quality. It is that my thinking carried quality and feeling to it. And so that as you can think with feelings, when you can think with the quality side of life, this is what happens when your minds are governed by your heart. And that is a decision that you make, that I trust you have all made already. And there is a very open stream between your hearts and your feelings. To understand the relationship, or perhaps placing a new viewpoint or understanding on the relationship between your heart and your feeling side of life, by perhaps approaching this as an active stream between your heart and feeling body. Many phrases have been handed down through various states of enlightenment that have come to those in former times. Many phrases have been handed down through time that when you hear these things give rise to some feeling of hopefulness, some feeling of truth, some feeling of what it might be like when you are restored to the wholeness of your being, and energies, feelings, and qualities are pouring through you. Some of those phrases in times past referred to the waters of everlasting life, the waters of life, the rivers of life, the rivers of life abundant. You have not seen how the great canals of the water element of your earth, that which is the rivers, carry such vital life to the rest of your planet. Rivers are a great source of waters to cities. Rivers are a great source of waters to prairies. And so, from your own soul, as you continue to evolve, there will be new rivers that flow to your heart, and from your heart, making the very narrow passages of your nerves become wide expanding rivers that carry the great focus of the heart into your feeling side of life. So please invite me into your heart again. Call upon me, Kuan Yin, to help expand that mighty stream between your heart and your feelings. How will this help you? It will help you bring about the experience, very personal experience of stronger feelings, stronger joy, stronger courage, stronger compassion, stronger determination. And so through this stream between your hearts and feelings, I can use my authority to help each of you, and this will bring about a strength of feelings, ultimately your true feelings. And what are these true feelings? Your true feelings, when you understand your feeling side of life, is charged with all the wonderful qualities of life, of love. What does it mean when you say, be true to yourself? What are your true feelings when it is suggested this will help you in your transformation from the ordinary nature into your true divine nature? Then what is this phrase, true feelings? True feelings, as more of your heart opens, is this wonderful nature, the feeling side of your heart's gift to life. When there have been those in the past who have moved humankind, whether they be in the arts or sciences or any great activity of life, when there have been those few individuals every 100 years or so that have moved humankind, inspired humankind in new directions, always there has been an intervention in which many of us have been called into action. I would like you to know that since the years of my own ascendancy, that one of the great activities that I have been called into action to provide, when you consider the wise women and men, individuals who steered humankind in new directions, new changes, wonderful new music, arts, sciences, and more, technologies. This has often required assistance from the Ascended Master realms, and often that assistance I would provide would be a temporary opening of the chambers of the heart so that you could come to realize the heart's gift to life could begin to flow and then expand and broaden the critical nerves between the heart and the feeling side of life, into a mighty stream where the great qualities of the feeling side of life could find expression as those individuals who lived from an open heart, who became aware of their heart's gift to life, could then be those individuals who would influence humankind through their careers, their inventions, or the activities they were involved in. So I say to you, this is no new activity for me. This is an act I have been involved in since my own assistance, to provide the Renaissance masters of ages past, and to provide anyone who chose to use their life embodiment to bring about a historical new direction. And at this time, this would be fitting for the great divine plans of the 21st, the 22nd, and the modern centuries of life on earth to come. So these are activities that I, Kuan Yin, am very accustomed to. And I would love to extend this activity to each of you. True feelings, divine feelings, are feelings of divine love, divine purpose that can be revealed and then lived. Now, I have done this oftentimes without individuals even knowing. Yet, if you will, we will do this consciously, and that will make it different from the past. In the past, an individual made an extraordinary decision to take up a life of great service. And in giving that great service, that one was able to move along in their own attainment. And what helped them to provide that attainment was an unconscious intervention, the kind of which I seek to offer you today. So what will be different here is that there will be a conscious intervention for you. And you know how much your wonderful hearts are open now. So if you invite my presence by Spirit, I am known as Kuan Yin. If you will invite me into your heart to assist your heart's gift to life, to find knowingness, creative expression, and fulfillment through you, and invite me to expand and broaden the nerves between your hearts and your feelings, the stream between your heart and your feeling side of life, I will do this for you. This then will be called upon for you to then guide yourself with these simple words. Be true to thine own self. Be true to your own inner feelings. For it is these inner feelings that will transform you more easily and more quickly, more evenly from the ordinary nature back into your true divine nature. This is just a lovely little message to give yourself each day. Just be true to thine own self. Be true to thine own feelings. Now again I remind you, your heart's gift to life is a great quality, and that quality has mighty feelings to it. It is feelings of interest, feelings of such divine desire. All that is the great art of instinct, renaissance, sensitivity, intuitions are all centered in the heart's gift to life. So this I can do for you, and you do your part by inviting I, Kuan Yin, and my Buddhist presence into your heart to do these things within the chambers of your heart that are now open, and that is to amplify your heart's gift to life, to expand and broaden the stream between your heart and your feeling side of life. I will do this. And then it is for you in the days and weeks to follow that you simply give yourself that message. Be true to thine own self. Be true to thine own feelings. It is this that will assist you greatly in your transformation into your true divine nature. And in that transformation, you will find that the little ordinary limited self has been swept away, and you have avoided what is so often creates suffering, as the ordinary little self tries to hold on and rebels against the incoming divine nature. Then it is for you, beloved hearts, to contemplate rightfulness, right thoughts, right actions, right feelings, right careers. And you know, rightfulness is that which brings no harm to any living thing. This is the way of true Buddhism. Rightfulness brings no harm to any living thing. So then as you give some of your own attention to right thought, right feelings, right words, right habits, right activity, right service, whether it be in your daily lives or your careers, and then align with this, and you will find the flower in your heart, and the higher purpose of your life begins to unfold through your feelings, the rewards of which strong quality comes through your feeling side of life. You will find your transformation back into your true divine nature has been greatly assisted and achieved, never to be set aside again. It is here that the way before you will be realized. Then you will see that as you walk the path of the eternal rose, you will find that the great love that Mother Akasha has asked each of you to generate into your lives will, with such elegance and beauty and ease, be that which she has taught you, a revealing, a nurturing, and fulfilling activity. I leave this with you. My dear friends of love, compassion, and redemption, Namaste, Namaste, Namaste.